Okay, let's get this video started. Today I'm gonna be reviewing the earliest art I've made, my old art archives. This is art in like these folders. It's loose pieces of paper, not sketchbooks, but these are the pieces of art I've made right when I started making art, like 4 years ago. In my 20s, I decided to start sketching, but I mean, it's pretty bad shit, terrible art. But I'm making this video for archive purposes for myself mostly. I'm gonna speak as if there's an audience, although there probably isn't. But yeah, let's get to it. These are chronologically, like each pack is like the oldest to the newest, but within each folder, it's probably reverse chronological order since the oldest pieces are at the bottom and such. But let's start with the first one. Let's see. This is me testing different acrylic paint techniques. I usually paint on the back, so I'll be putting them to the side like this. What is this, a Rorschach test? This might take a while to get through. I'm probably gonna flip through them quite quickly. Here are some abstract lines in blue, who knows, trees. Here I was painting in a guide, I don't know. I do a lot of this, like lines. I think this was a Van Gogh piece that I'm painting inside. I don't know. I was just experimenting. So I'm just gonna flip through them quite quickly. I mean, this is mostly for myself, so I can go back and like pause if I want to see each one. But I mean, there's not too much to see, but it is interesting seeing my process at the beginning of my art journey. Here, I wrote some shit. I said, I am a truly shitty artist. I put minimal effort into the fundamentals. I am basically just scribbling the same shapes and scratchy lines to create the vaguest hint of a landscape. I am just doodling randomly the same basic scenes, but it is somewhat enjoyable. If I want to create art to be proud of, I just need to practice and I need inspiration. Maybe otherwise I am content just scribbling these random landscape doodles. And yeah, this is a pretty like shitty landscape watercolor, but I mean, what is this? The Sharpie markers. It's not, I mean, I gotta be a bit easy on myself. Mixed media. In the beginning, you're kind of just exploring, yeah? I mean, drawing with crayons here. Like, of course, it's gonna be rough in the beginning, but I did have some good tools like this. These are fountain pen inks I'm using, so good tools make it enjoyable. Sharpie, and I really liked making these line art, like abstract shapes and stuff, using a fountain pen, doodle, no expectations, just for fun, for simply some self-expression. I mean, yeah. In the beginning, what else are you gonna do? You've gotta, I kind of like this abstract. This is the Lamy broad nib. Very thick, very cool, I said there. Yeah. Some watercolor, a pen landscape. I mean, it's what you can expect from someone just starting out. Just draw something. Painting. What is this? This is like I mean, what is this? I've got some stuff bound together with a paper clip here. Let's see what it is. Looks like I'm testing the pens. Rollerball pens, all right. Ballpoints, fine liners, sketchbook paper. So you can see I'm testing my tools here. Brush pens. Experimenting with the texture of the pen. Here I'm really experimenting. Yeah. This paper is good. This is Rhodia paper, good for fountain pens. I'm using different pens. I'm using pens over watercolor to test. This is the Lyrico Pilot, Bic Crystal, Micron, Staedtler, Lamy, Pelican. Testing various pens. Yeah, it's just a bunch of bullshit. Who knows what I'm doing? I kind of like this shit though. This is like abstract, just pens, shapes, lines. Testing Lamy All-Star. I think I was testing different pencils here, you know, 4H to 4B, HB pencils. Here's kind of a swatch of different pens. Pilot, Koi coloring brush, Bic, Micron, Stabilo. Just testing various pens. This is some abstract pen drawing, different types of pen, fountain pen, brush pen. Interesting. Drawing lines. Some pens are better than others. These are colored ballpoint pens. So, okay, that was that. I had these all like mixed together for some reason. Let me put them back together. Okay, paper clip. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. I've got like 5 of these folders of some shit together. A few left here. Let's see. Pen over watercolor, some abstract, landscape. How the fuck do you use graphite as a medium? I agree, but just gotta practice. This is over printer paper. No idea what this is. Yeah, this is like some abstract shit I was doing. It's pretty cool. Lines and texture and who knows what else. Abstract. Just paper, lines, ink. I mean, I forgot how relaxing it is to draw lines. This was what I was into when I was first starting out. It felt so good to draw lines on this nice paper with like a fine liner or a fountain pen. So I was just experimenting, you know. Time lapse, abstract shit. Basically abstract, extended tripod grip. I like using that when I'm painting. Some more fountain pen and Micron testing. Okay, this is like the actually earliest signs of when I was getting into art. I was just messing around. Like, this shit is rough. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to make. In a bit, we'll get to this like sketchbook that I first used, I think. My first like perspective, landscape. Some abstracts. This is just a bunch of lines. This is the most simple landscape. And a simple room. Simple boxes. This is kind of interesting, I guess. I think this was the first landscape from reference I tried. You can see there's a house and like mountains, trees in the background. But I also tried copying these cartoon houses and castles. Yeah, I was doing some very abstract shit with lines, I guess. This one I like. This is like I did stippling on the building here. A lot of line work to get these textures. Some abstract piece here. This is, I have no idea. Watercolor on Rhodia paper, Micron ink. Okay, so, and here I think this is an acrylic painting. First acrylic painting I really did. Just a simple landscape. Ballpoint and watercolor. All right, here we get to this sketchbook type of shit. This is just the first, this is actually the first sketchbook I made. This is just on grid paper, like, I don't even know. The line grind, shapes, form, contrasts, draw more. I was watching a lot of Peter Draws, and he emphasized just making a lot of lines. Here I did colored pen over there, a lot of lines over. So yeah, I'm practicing lines here, and I'm just drawing random lines, drawing houses and shapes from real life. This is drawing more pen over ink, more pen and color. I think this was watercolor over ink. Yeah, what is this? Volcano. I kind of liked this one. Is it from reference? I think so. So here's line drawing, lines, other random shit. More line drawing, thumbnails. Let's get through this. We got a lot to get through, so it's just, you know, if someone picked up a pen in their late 20s, this is what you would expect them to make. Yeah, just scribbles. If you have no experience, really. So, nothing impressive. Literally some perspective drawing shapes and forms. So, I think here I started doing 2-point, 1-point, multi-isometric. So I figured out perspective a bit. Trying to make them, yeah, but whatever. We're almost done with the first folder. Here we go. What is this? Some watercolor, some acrylic, intoxicated to midnight painting. Beautiful. Absurdism, watercolor. The passion for art has long since passed. What is left is absurdism. Creating for the sake of creating. No more to it than that. Wow, how profound and philosophical. All right. Yeah, these are more random line drawings, some acrylic bullshit. Okay, that's it for the first folder. So that was the beginning of my art journey, basically. I was just experimenting a lot, trying to figure it out. Yeah, on to the next one. This one, is this more recent? I don't know. I think so. This is certainly more recent. I was doing Draw a Box where you draw these cubes and you draw the lines from the cubes and you try and make some, yeah. This is an anime girl. These are characters from Chainsaw Man, I think. I'm trying. This is Kobeni and I don't even know. I don't remember. Yeah, I was doing some more anime drawing. Oh, wait a minute. Am I aligned correctly here? Here we go. So, these are more anime drawings, basically. I was just messing around, copying YouTubers, Asaro Heads. What is this, a comic? Maybe I was improving a bit, drawing anime. These might be more recent than I think, but who knows? Anime heads, gestures or something. Anatomy, form, anime heads, ships. Yo, I play World of Warships. It's a good game. And oh, this is alcohol marker anime heads. So there's a bit of a cartoon style going on. I'm drawing full bodies and shit. Anime girls, yeah. Come on. You guys watch anime for sure, right? So, oh, these are kind of good in a janky kind of way. Here I'm doing some anatomy studies, some anime girls, so value studies on the back. So as you can see, I'm taking it a bit more seriously, maybe. I'm doing a bit more varied art, not just lines and landscapes, a bit of anatomy, but I like the perspective like shit mostly. I like landscapes mostly, I think. Like these anatomy and anime, it's okay, but I don't think it's my focus. Yeah, rough anatomy of anime girls. I think these are from reference, studying, who knows. I mean, it's okay, I guess, but it's pretty rough. Alcohol marker, character studies, this is like a turnaround of a head, a character, and perspective studies on the side, on the back. Here are some more anime girls. Isn't this girl from Code Geass CC? If you know, you know. She loves pizza. Some more characters. Yeah, I think these were with alcohol markers. I drew them on the back of these perspective studies, it seems. Let's see, more characters, more value studies on the back. It's pretty messy. Alcohol marker landscapes. I kind of like these. I like alcohol marker. Well, these ones are cheap, so they don't work very well. But I do like landscapes, for sure. So, I'm trying. They're a bit flat in color, but I don't know how to use alcohol markers. This, I put a piece of paper under the alcohol markers because it bleeds through. So, this shit, trying to draw from reference. These are swatches of the alcohol markers. They're very, yeah, cheap alcohol markers. Asaro Heads, trying to learn the planes of the face or something. More lines. This is my bread and butter, I guess. Lines. Lines, lines, lines and shapes. Rough shapes. I mean, yeah, this is more what I usually do. Abstracts, pen and ink, pencil, just fucking around, you know. isometric. These are some palettes in various pen colors. I guess here I have capture, organize, distill, express, code. What does this mean? It means you capture some notes and shit, you organize them, you distill them into like a product, and you express yourself by creating something out of it, basically. Capture, create, compete, complete. I don't know, it's just some productivity bullshit. Here's some trees. Interesting trees in brush pen. Oh, I like this tree. And some lines. Oh, shapes. Amazing, amazing. I think my shapes were getting better. My lines more confident. Slightly, not really. I'm still very messy. What is this? No, wait, brush pen. Shit. Yeah, some more trees. Some more shapes and lines. I mean, that's all it is, really. Shapes and lines. What is art? I mean, I don't really consider this too much to be art. I consider like a full piece or a landscape to be art. This is just practice. This is just practice. Here's some pens. These are pens I like. The V7, the V5 by Pilot High Tech Point. This is my Lamy All-Star. A great pen. I should draw more pens. Here's some more trees. Some landscape sketches, more trees, but real raggedy, like rough trees in pen and ink. I think I drew these with a fountain pen. I think I took some notes on some art videos. Let's see, this is from Adam Duff, I think. He's talking about like vibes. What vibe do you set when you're sitting down to make some art? Put on some good music, you know, light a candle, and you can get to creating some shit. More notes by Sam Does Art. He's a popular YouTuber. 7 things holding back your art. Have a goal. Trying to do many things at once. Not using references. Some good art advice, I suppose. Here's some thumbnail sketches of mountains. I do enjoy some mountains. Inktober. I actually don't think I really completed Inktober before. I've done a few days of it, but then I got bored. So maybe this year, maybe. Trying to draw some mechanical stuff. More shapes, more lines. Shapes and lines and notes. Drawing coffee cups. Thumbnails. Thumbnails of houses. What is this? I don't know. Houses. Let's see. Shapes. Oh, heads. The Loomis method. I think this is when I was first getting into Loomis head. Before I was drawing these anime heads. Drawing trees and lines and brush pen. Dipping the brush pen in ink. Making lines. Really returning to brush. Beautiful. Okay, this was some draw box practice, I think. Drawing for pencil, trying to draw ellipses. This is drawing more graphite stuff. Some thumbnails and shapes. Yeah, just ellipses, shapes, lines, shapes, thumbnails. Here's some perspective drawing in these thumbnails. Here is something, I think I turned this into a digital piece. So this is more lines, more shapes, some more perspective. So this is really like 1 point, wait a minute, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point perspective. I'm really trying to learn that shit here. Also here, was this from Drawbox or was this from another course? Who knows, but it's a lot of perspective practice, using a red pen for the perspective lines and a black pen for the other lines. Ellipses in planes. I really got obsessed with this type of exercise. More ellipses, more lines, more ellipses, more lines. What is this? Turtle. lines. More pen swatching. Micron PN. Plastic nib. It's a good pen. And here's the Staedtler double-sided watercolor brush pens. They were pretty good too. You can make a watercolor-like effect with the brush pens. They work pretty well. Here I'm using a normal ink swatch. See what I can do. Some watercolor bullshit. What is this? I think this is a brush pen drawing. This is some bullshit. See, I do a lot of these ellipses and planes. Bristol paper. This is where you can hear it. It's good paper, yeah? Much better than printer paper. But this is also a different type of paper. It's like a sketchbook paper type of thing. Aurora Steinbeck drawing paper. There are slight differences in the shade of black between these brushes. Whatever. I'm just experimenting, you know? Trying to figure out. This is from Peter Draws. He gave you some certain like tips for making the stuff pop out. If you're making abstract drawings, here are some mountains stylized, yes. More mountains practice. Drawing from life. A coffee cup, a soda can, toilet paper. More abstract shapes on both sides. What is this? The Eightfold Path, the Buddhist wheel. Yes, yes. More shapes, more shapes. Damn, I made a lot of fucking shit. What the hell? God damn. More shapes and nothing. This is nothing. Abstract doodling. Non-representational. Indeed, indeed. I mean, I was just doodling, you know. Doodling is quite enjoyable. Even if you have no goal. Just putting the marks on the page. A rougher paper for a brush. Yes, yes. I was experimenting with pens and paper. And this was ink wash values. Trying to do ink washes. This is a different medium for sure from ink, just pen and ink. This is more shapes, more lines, more planes, more ellipses. Doodle therapy, the calming effect of line scribbling, cross-hashing during anxious sessions. I mean, they say art is a good therapy. If you're feeling anxious, you could just put some pen on paper and I think it'll decrease your anxiety by at least 10%. Like, it's enjoyable. Doodle therapy, art therapy, of course. So yeah, this is going back to basics. Like I said, this was reverse chronological order in each folder, so this is more of the beginning of my art journey. A lot of shapes, a lot of the brush. It's a more free-flowing, expressive art tool. I agree. I like the brush pen, just a normal brush. Yes. Stop gaming for a moment and make some shit, I guess. I agree. Let's see, brown paper. An ancient paper. It does not absorb the ink. It's maybe a bit shiny. More brush. More colored paper. And a more bigger brush. All right, that's it for folder 2. All right. Yes. Let's get this paper back in order. Yes. Let's put it back in its folder. Let me take a 2-second break. One more folder. Almost halfway, okay. So let's see what this is. All right, I've drawn mountains, volcanoes and trees. More scribbling. Yes. Okay, shapes, values, scribbling, shapes, landscapes, thumbnails, trees. I do quite enjoy drawing trees. Shapes and landscapes, forms, thumbnails of landscapes. Interesting. Shapes and scribbling, thumbnails of landscapes, mountains, trees, shapes, houses. Here's some mountains. Let's see, mountains and thumbnails. I kind of like this one. Let's see. What is this? Mountains. Thumbnails. I drew a lot of the same shit. I think I was trying to follow a tutorial. It's like draw the same shit every day. But I didn't finish it, obviously. Something to go back and do. Trees and landscapes, amazing. Shapes, lines, ebooks. What the heck? Shapes. Faces. I should return to the absolute basics. I can't draw basic shapes. I can't draw a face. Yeah, I was struggling with drawing faces. I mean, shapes. Oh, this is from World of Warships. I was drawing some ships. Shapes, mountain bushes. Oh, faces. Look at this. These are kind of anime faces. Here's some faces. What is this text? Cross-hatching mistakes. Alfonso Dunn. Yo, that's a great YouTuber. He makes pen and ink drawing tutorials. So I was following that and drawing shapes. Oh, trees. These trees look all right. Very interesting. You make the outline and then you fill it in. More trees. Your trees are just a joy to draw. As well as landscape thumbnails and shapes. Spheres, yes. Shapes, trees, shapes. Thumbnails of landscapes in pen and ink. Using some gray values. More trees. More shapes. More lines. More thumbnails. Amazing. Trees in color. Trees and eyes in green. Amazing. And trees. Now I'm just listing off the shit I'm seeing. I mean, it's kind of similar to what I usually do, just shapes, trees, landscapes. It's basically what I like to do, landscapes in green. Eyes, though, this is where I was branching off a bit, trying to make something different. Eyes and faces. Eyes and shapes and trees and cats. Oh, that's a new subject, cats. Amazing. Cats, yes. They're a good subject. Kind of a cartoon cat. And faces. But these faces look wonky as hell. Why the hell was I don't know. I was drawing faces on cubes. Faces on Loomis heads. This must have been early in my anatomy journey. Not that I've gone on much of a anatomy journey. I've just drawn eyes and shapes on faces. I think drawing eyes was quite enjoyable though. In pen and ink, you get the highlights. Yeah, and the faces look very janky. This is the Loomis method. I was first figuring it out. This is from reference. I think I was tracing it. Tracing for practice in graphite. I don't know if that shows up on camera. More eyes. Eyes on faces, eyes in green. More faces. More pen and ink heads. Yes. But I hated some of them. I was scribbling them out. More eyes. Trees. This is what I'm more on. I love trees. I love shapes. I love shapes and faces. What the heck is this tree? It's quite scraggly. And I'm drawing lines. Amazing. Amazing. Goddamn, how much more of this shit is there? It's quite amazing how much I drew in like a few years. I thought I barely drew, but I was quite into it for a while. It seems. This I was experimenting with framing of perspective boxes. This is some landscapes and shit, thumbnails. I'm not really sure where in the timeline I've been drawing these. These aren't exactly chronological, so this is just my journey. It's all relative anyways, whatever that means. So I was drawing landscapes quite a lot, and these shapes. A lot of these ellipses or circles in planes. A lot of these landscapes. A lot of these lines and shapes. These are very basic shapes and trees and shapes. Damn. How did I draw so much of the same thing? Notes, art inspo board, practice anatomy, choose a palette wisely, be in the zone. I agree. So, I'm not sure how long this video is. It might be over an hour by the time I'm done. But it is what it is. I'm just archiving my old art in case, if I lose it, at least I'll have it online in this video. I mean, that's easier than taking an individual picture of each page. I don't want to do that. This is from like when I was a child. This fucking shit. I don't know why I have this in here. Literally some shit. Okay. So that's 3 out of 5. We're getting there. We're getting there. A lot of like basic lines and shapes practice. A lot of landscapes, some faces, a lot of eyes. So I'm kind of doing the same thing, but am I improving? Not really, but I'm getting more experience. I mean, they say it takes a long time to be good at art, 10,000 hours. What's that like? That's like 10 years or 5 years if you're very dedicated. So, I mean, I don't take it too seriously. It's mostly for fun. Before I was making art, I was producing music, so I always enjoy the creative endeavors in life. All right, 4. What does this say? Shitty portraits. Oh, I know this one. I think this is, like it says, shitty portraits, abstract doodles. This is pretty recent, I think. This might not be in very chronological order, but we'll see. Oh, yes, this is daily prompts. Yo. This is a cow, a fluffy cow. Shapes and faces. Shapes. Lines. Oh, God, this is disgusting. A dog pissing on someone. This is from a daily prompt. Also, this, a skunk. These are from daily prompts. So these are pretty recent, like in the last year or two. Shitty faces, okay? These are real shitty. These are like, what was those? Some fucking graffiti, abstract shit, landscape. This is a kitchen with boxes. This is some abstract shit. This is an angel on fire. This is a shitty portrait or whatever. Some more brush, abstract shit, graffiti shit. Oh God, what the hell is this? Abstract, shitty portraits. What is this? I've got to do something, like make art, or else I will wither and die slowly. Ain't that the truth? Sometimes you just gotta make art. I mean, what else are you gonna do with your life? Art is creation at its finest, you know? This is like unfinished shitty portraits, a face, abstract shit, some lines on the background, shitty portrait, guy smiling. Hell yeah, some abstract, unfinished shit, unfinished. What is this? Abstract. This is when I was painting in gouache, I think, quite a bit. Gouache and acrylic. This is a pen and watercolor. So these are for daily prompts. This is oil pastels, I think. So I was messing around with it, doing some landscapes. Here's some abstract shit. This is more interesting than the previous folders. Here we go. It's an alien that loves his teddy bear. This is for a daily prompt. So, eyes on a face. This is pen and ballpoint pen, like landscapes, I guess. Much more colorful, this folder. I mean, the daily prompts and shit. What is this? No idea. What is this? What the heck? A mind map. Stuff I'm interested in. Art. Software. Social media. Godot. Whiskey. Python. Programming. Video essays. Yes, yes. Abstract shit. It's definitely more recent. Ideas for sketching. Abstract. I was doing a lot of abstract shit, yeah. These are daily prompts, like a bat, a turtle or something. A chicken on this girl's head. Abstract, abstract. Oh yes, shitty portraits. Give them multiple eyes. Okay, okay. Abstract. More shitty portraits, yeah. I mean, I have like a Blue Sky account called Shitty Portraits that I draw these fuckers on. It's kind of fun, you know? This is, why did I stop drawing? Yes, I don't know. Doodling, yes, doodle. Sometimes you just gotta doodle. And this is very rough thumbnails and landscapes. But you get the message across if you get the general shapes and form. Testing, drawing trees and landscapes and eyes. This is my bread and butter, yes. This is the only thing I fucking seem to draw. Trees, landscapes, eyes. So I might as well do it for, I think I made videos out of this on this channel. It's like, this was from an acrylic neon and a doodle video, but I don't really need to show this then. This is, oh look, an alien angel, yes. But whatever, I'll go through it. This is quite recent shit. I mean, my skills have not improved so much, but I do like this. This is nice. I think it's from reference, but I mean, what the hell? What the hell did I draw? Abstract, shitty portraits. Yeah, I made videos on this shit, so I can go through it pretty quickly, I think. Fuck it. This is more, and I have this shit on Blue Sky. I like this one, kind of. I don't know. This guy looks like he's fucked up. Very abstract, you know. Let's see, more abstract. This is for a daily prompt. Hot tamales. Let's see, what is this? Oh, I like this, yeah. This is gouache painting, you know. Try to put multiple eyes and faces. Fat Pikachu. Abstract. Flowers. Robots. Yes, yes. What is this? Oh, more abstract, shitty portraits. Oh, God. That's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible. What is this? This is my tomato character. You don't need to see that. I mean, what is it? Yeah, alcohol markers. Abstract. 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 I don't know. Yes. Yes, no. Who, I don't know. What? To why? Do. What to do? Oh, who, why, Yes, very artistic, yes. Trees, yes. Tree building. This is acrylic paint. Yes. Oh, a blender with tomato or strawberries, yes. Okay, so that was the more recent shit. I don't think it gets more recent than this, but there is one more folder left. God damn, even this has like... Let's see. Okay. I think we're getting to the end of it. Okay. I don't know what this is. This is the last one. I think. No idea. But we'll see. There's only a little bit left. God damn, I've made a lot of shitty art, yeah? Fucking hell. Okay, what is this? This is my GameCube. I drew the GameCube, yes. Okay. Amazing. Oh, look at this. This is from Daily Prompts, an alien, or a robot, a witch. What is this? This is some abstract bullshit. These were like elementals in alcohol markers. This is the acrylic painting. Some trees on a landscape. This is a watercolor painting with ink. It's like a valley or something. Brush. Acrylic brush. What is this? A daily prompt. Oh, I'm painting in acrylics. Maybe this is a value study. Eyes. I think these were like Basquiat, mouths and faces. This is some shit. Yo, drink break. Let's see. Scribbles, literally scribbles. Faces and scribbles. Monday, Tuesday. What the fuck was I doing? I'm kind of lost at this point. At least I don't remember half of this shit. A watercolor and pen landscape. Some mountains. Oh, look, a pig, horse. Amazing. What is this shitty acrylic? Oh, some cars. Look at that. Well, this is Cthulhu for sure. I'm testing gouache and watercolor here. Some thumbnail sketches, all right. And some swatches, some testing of gouache. Here I'm drawing beans, it seems, or are they anatomy bodies? Let's see. So this is my bread and butter, just scribbles. Oh, this is a daily prompt, a breakfast, I think. You can see eggs, bacon on toast, coffee. These are some dogs and cats living together, amazing. A stormy landscape in watercolor and some more ink washes or something, landscapes. Oh, I kind of like this one. This is a town, yeah. Look at that, a town and some mountains and shit. Nice. This is a tree on a landscape. This is some alcohol drawings, alcohol water, alcohol marker drawings. Some witches. Cool. Some shitty portraits. This was one of my first shitty portraits. I think these all were my first. So, yeah. This is an acrylic paint for sure. All right. What is this? This is like a comic. The guy goes to a bar, and I was drawing some shit for daily prompts. Daily prompts is like on a Discord server. You get a prompt to draw something. So these are more comics. People going across the landscape or something. Oh, I can make another one. I should do that. Let's see. Another comic. A guy opens a door. Amazing. These are some thumbnails, watercolors. I like these. I think these are watercolor. So, thumbnails. Yes, yes. Sheep and dogs. Yes, drawing some more representational things instead of just lines and landscapes. A camel and a guy. Here's a guy with a backpack, I think. Oh, amazing. Oh, different types of trees. I should study this. Let's draw specific trees. This is a acrylic landscape, I believe. But I was particularly trying to get like a nice sunset and like shadows and values. So I like this one. And a simple watercolor. Garfield, yes. What the heck is this? A cat, more cats. This is more sunset vibes in acrylic paint. So I was trying. And some swatches for Caran d'Ache watercolor, neon colors and colored pencil, soluble water, colored pencils. I don't know, fucking doesn't matter. Let's see, acrylic paint of a landscape in watercolor, thumbnails, lines, faces, thumbnails. I think I turned this into a digital piece. I colored it digitally. Thumbnails of landscapes, thumbnails and lines. Back to the basics, yeah. Drawing lines and thumbnails. Some gestures, some thumbnails, and shapes and forms. Yes, yes, more people. Yes. These are using water soluble markers, I think. Some abstract. This is oil paint for sure. This shit takes forever to dry. Testing, 1, 2, 3. It fucking leaks through oil paint. Thumbnails, shapes, mountains, houses. My bread and butter. More thumbnails and shapes and faces. Let's see, thumbnails. I think I painted some of these in my sketchbook. That's for another time, okay? A sketchbook tour, gestures, but a sketchbook tour, would it be, I don't know, I've made a lot of sketchbooks, but it might be as long as this video, maybe not, but a Sorrow heads and Loomis method heads, skeleton, trying to learn anatomy, yeah, skull, the human skull, and thumbnails, and heads, and thumbnails, and people sharing a drink, yeah. Trying to measure out the proportions of a human body. Yeah, it's like 8 heads tall or something. Yeah. What is this? Landscape on black paper. Okay. More thumbnails. Contour drawing. Focus on big shapes, then small shapes, then details. So I think I was doing that. on landscapes. More thumbnails, more trees. Okay, we're almost through here. This was like figures in the background, basically, like here, and shapes. These are some heads and thumbnails, abstract shapes and shit. More shapes. This was from a painting. That's a thumbnail for a painting. What is this? Testing different pens. Pilot, V pen, Staedtler, pigment liner, Posca pen. Here's many thumbnails. Let's see. Yep. And some heads. And we're almost done, I guess. Some heads. A landscape, some shapes, and abstract shapes in watercolor, and a landscape with different shapes. Okay, that's it, I think. That's it. God damn. I hope this video recorded correctly, otherwise I've just been ranting to myself for the past who knows how long. So that's the beginning of my art journey, basically. A few years, like, off and on of drawing lines and shapes. I didn't really improve so much, but I think going forward, I'm gonna try some deliberate practice and also to draw more representational shape-like things. That's what the daily prompts were good for. They got me out of my comfort zone. Because usually I just draw fucking lines and ellipses and planes and shapes and forms, cubes and spheres. And then landscapes with just cube houses and triangle mountains and like trees. And then I branched off to like, I guess, I branched off to faces and like some anime faces. But at least that's from reference, you know? So you learn better by drawing from reference instead of just drawing from imagination. So, I mean, lately I've been painting and shit. So that's for another video. Also a sketchbook tour. I've got at least like 5 or 6 sketchbooks that we can go through that maybe show a different side of my progress or lack thereof, for just self-expression. I mean, this is on loose paper in these fucking folders, so it's kind of not as serious in my mind. In a sketchbook, it's like, oh, you've got to make it look kind of good. If you, well, I don't know, you just kind of make it look interesting. Anyways, I've been ranting too long. I will end this video now. Thank you for watching, if there is an audience. Otherwise, it's just my own archive. All right, see you later.